because he called her an escort, Academics would reply,
What's this?
This the worst nigga. This the anything about Drake. This the nigga that you don't want that news going to. You heard? You
Louis does, Gucci does, Dior does, but I block it just me and my buzz. I got pop to give.
Yo, was my shit muted this whole time, or am I bugging? Hold on, gang. Say word to your mother, my shit was muted this whole time. Oh my God. Yeah, I literally pray that my shit wasn't muted the whole time. Hold on. I'm about to go look back at my other video, though. Yo, my shit was muted the whole time, bro. Oh my God. Yo, I'm about to end it. I'm about to end the stream. What the fucking? Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm about to start leaving my OBS. Like, I don't fucking know, dog. Yo, this is bad, bro. Fuck it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We got our video right here, bro. Fuck it. Because if we just gonna start over, it's only 1 minute in the video. Yo, I can't believe. Yo, I just made a video and that shit had no audio, bro. I'm fucking tight, bro. I'm fucking mad, bro. Yo, I can't believe myself, gang. Yo, I gotta become a better content creator, bro. I have to. It's so bad. Gang, I just made a whole like 30-minute video and that shit had no audio whatsoever, gang.
What's fine, some people are so out of touch that you just can't even believe that they're living on the same planet. Because Ben the Don, a close friend of Drake's, a comedian, all content creator, also a streamer, would reveal that a friend of his made a very odd request in the middle of the night.
Why Summyah called me early this morning talking about, Ben, what you doing? I said, I'm sleeping. Oh, you know what? You know what I want? I said, what? She said, I want to meet Drake. I hung that phone up so quick. Why is your little calling me talking about you want to meet Drake while I'm sleeping?
First off, just the way that he narrated this is hilarious, because I genuinely believe that she said, oh, you know what I want? Like, you just called this man and you're requesting, like, you're asking him if he wants to know what you want, as if he's just gonna give you whatever you want. And for her to ask that, that means she's used to getting whatever she wants when she does this. And what she wants is to meet Drake. So justifiably so, people were deep frying her. In the replies when this got clipped, a bunch of people who are like, yo, is this chick out of her mind? Now, if you're not familiar with Summyah, she is a live streamer, barely, if you want to call her that. She streamed 6 hours in the past 7 days. Her streams consisted of a 30-minute get ready with her streams.
Hey, so this is what I said, bro, because I gotta recollect everything I said before in the minute that I did this. So I was saying, yo, bro, if you want to be a streamer, like, or a content creator, bro, I ain't gonna lie, just do it, gang. It's a community for everybody, bro. It's literally a community for everybody. Shorty got a peak of 1,000 viewers, 48 hours watch, and she did a get ready with me. You heard? Just getting dressed on some shit. Like this shit TikTok. I ain't gonna lie. You heard? It's literally everybody, like, it doesn't matter what the fuck you do. I ain't gonna say if you're good at it, but if you got some buzz around what you do, bro, you could go up, gang.
Been get ready with me. It's 30 minutes, an hour, another hour. She's not really a streamer, but she also claims to be a musician. But she would respond to all of this back.
And like I said, I said this before. I didn't even know Shorty made music. I thought it was a troll. I ain't gonna say like a troll, but you know people, you know, like those content creators that release like one song with somebody and then they just like forget about the shit. It's just like they got one hit song with like somebody else and then, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was one of those type of situations.
Backlash that she was getting from people.
Then y'all all mad at me because Ben said I called him asking if I could meet Drake. Bro. Y'all acting like it's not Drake. What the f? Then my bad for trying to use my platform wisely. Like, oh my gosh, like.
So she really just tried.
Yo, I feel like this though. I feel like you could have used your platform to do it yourself, kinda, right? I feel like, yo, you got a name, you know, like you got a certain type of stature. You could be in certain places that other people can't be. It's like at some point, you're gonna run into that person, or some point that person's gonna talk about you if you build enough buzz up. You feel what I'm saying?
Had to shrug it off, like, oh yeah, my bad for using my network. And funny enough, some guy that this girl had back and forth with for quite a while because he called her an escort, Academics, would reply,
What's this?
This the worst nigga. This the anything about Drake. This the nigga that you don't want that news going to. You heard? You don't want this nigga to find out what you did if it revolved around Drake. I ain't gonna lie.
Summyah?
Asking if I could meet Drake. Bro.
Yo, Summyah, how many you trying to man? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I told you. Yo, gang, I told you, gang.
Cut it out, gang. What's up, bro? I mean, you trying to man, like, yo, come on, man. No, I'm playing. I ain't trying. But come on. Yo, bro, like, yo, I know right now, London on the track making the hardest beat, that beating up the MPC, like, you want Drake now too? Like, yo, this is crazy. Yo, bro, like, what you,
Yo, this nigga Academics be losing me when it comes to this Drake shit. I ain't gonna lie.
now this is really funny because there's history that goes back between Academics and Summyah, which is him alleging that she was an escort within the rap industry because she just happens to be with everybody. You know how he mentions London on the track here? Well, just about 1 month ago on March 10th, he would react to a clip of her hanging out with London on the track, quote unquote, producing.
that look right there is for his assistant to book the jet for the holiday. He ain't trying to get no song going. Still on a vacation.
He ain't trying to get no song going.
I don't know every word, man. Stop it. You don't work with Drake. You don't work with Hov. Look at this, man. They acting like she fire. Like, yo, like this, bro, I want to leave. Bro, you better not leave your sister, your mama, your cousin. Look at this. A like this, bad work. Bad work. He's gassing too much. Bad work. Look at this.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, but like, think about it in this situation though. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, you a producer, you in the studio with an artist or whatever. I ain't gonna lie, I don't ever see no producer straight out telling a nigga his shit trash. Like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Imagine he walk in the studio with her, she asking for a beat, she lay her vocals, whatever. This nigga talking about some, yo, I ain't gonna lie, this shit ass. Like, I can't imagine no producer doing that at any stature, no matter who they working with. I don't know.
I gotta pull up this nigga like accolades, like.
Your ass might never get a placement again, you heard?
Look at his plaques, gang. Like, this got all. Yo, let's go to his, like, discography. Well, you got a that produce these type of tracks, gassing some mid up, it's over. Bruv, you did Take Care Lifestyle, About the Money and Hookah. Check.
Nigga did Take Care, Stay Pretty, you're dead. What? Yo, bro.
Roll in Peace. You did No Stylist. You did Swerving. You did Die Young. You did My Type. You did Tap, Tap, Tap with Meek and Nav. Bro, what you mean? You did Positions of Ariana Grande. Yo, bro, stop it, bro. Yo, when a going like this, bro, you ain't got no chance, bro. You know what he whispering in her ear? Nah, this hotter than that #1 song I had with Ariana Grande. He's getting... Straight up. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect? Look, let's keep scrolling down.
Did you catch that? The part where he says, yo, this guy done work with Drake. Did you catch that part? Because London on the track, he would take her on.
I seen this shit. I didn't know this was London though. I never actually seen London. That's crazy.
On a vacation to some island where she was taking a bunch of photos. They would be hanging out. He would be producing for her. She claims that she makes music. She's only appeared on her friend's song before. But do you know?
Yo, I thought I was bugging for saying that. I wasn't bugging? All right.
She was with before London on the track. She was with Trippie Redd. And Trippie Redd and his homies, they took her on a private jet and she was on another vacation. And the earliest that I ever remember this girl was when she was approached by one of Floyd Mayweather's security guards because Floyd Mayweather was interested in her. This just happened randomly.
What is going on, my nigga? Hell, what, bro?
on stream by a stroke of luck. She was just streaming IRL. She was like, oh, that's Floyd. And she just kept walking. And at this point in time, she was dating none other than, there isn't a none other than, No Cap. Now, recognize the names that I just mentioned to you guys. She tried to meet Drake through her friend Ben Dadon. Yet she was just with London on the track. Academics was talking about, yo, you're trying to, like, London, you were producing for Drake. And then before London on the track, she was with Trippie Redd. And before Trippie Redd, she was with No Cap. And probably before No Cap, she was with somebody else. They said Academics allegedly claims that she's been with other rappers too that we just don't know about. But do you see how I just named a descending order that's been happening in terms of clout and level of success, if you want to call it that? And funny enough, if you look back, I was looking back and I don't know if this is accurate or not, or if this was fake, but I don't know why this person would just post something outright fake like this. But this was back in February 24th. And this page posted that fans noticed Drake just followed Summyah on IG. And this was Drake's alleged following. I don't know if this is the case because I looked it up.
Yo, this nigga got 141 million. That is OD, gang.
Up today, as of today, he is not following her. That's as of today. And this is very important. Now, this page, it's posted about Summyah and a bunch of other people. And from what I've gathered, it doesn't really just post outright fake stuff. So the fact that this was posted, it does post like a lot of goon content. So I had to, get out of there as soon as possible. But what I tweeted
Muddy, was that necessary to put in a video though?
Reply to her reply
it's just a fake
to Ben Dadon of like, oh, that's no big deal.
Y'all be seeing shit like, I ain't gonna lie, when IG sometimes they show you like threads. I feel like, the thread app is full of AI niggas. Like, it's just niggas trying to build up a platform for that app, and that shit still hasn't like been up there yet. Like,
I just asked my friend out because I want to meet Drake. I said, the entitlement is just insane. It's damn near unfathomable. What has she ever done for Ben Dadon to hit up Drake, who gets asked for favors morning to night, every single day of the year, likely for the past at least if we're being generous, 12 years, if not 15 years. He's probably been getting...
Imagine living a life where every day somebody asks you for a favor, or asks to get put on, or asks to get signed, or nigga. At that point, bro, just I don't know, bro. What would y'all do now? Like, if y'all life was like that?
He asked for favors since he was hanging out with Lil Wayne to meet his quote friend. One of the reasons Drake keeps Ben Dadon around is likely because he doesn't ask for anything. And this is exactly how you don't use your platform wisely, because she's saying, I'm using it wisely. No, you're using it narrow-mindedly, because now everybody thinks you're cool with them to get access to someone they know. Because Ben Dadon is cool with this chick. He's done streams with this chick. Ben Dadon's a guy that has a lot of homegirls that are clouded, lit girls. Like, he's cool with Ari. He's cool with all of these lit chicks. And it's not because he's like trying to crack them or anything like that. And he's talked about this too. He's like, just having lit homegirls is good for him because, they'll have friends that he might be interested in. And it doesn't sound...
That's a fact, bro. Y'all be seeing these people, y'all think, that's the main goal. I ain't gonna lie, her friend might be better, okay? That's just, you feel what I'm saying? And it's not even to like, I think this is the same thing with the Your Rage and the Bruce situation. It's just like, nowadays, bro, it's kind of weird when you collab with just anybody because like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of builds a narrative. You already know the narrative is gonna have before you even collab with that person.
For their business relationship and collaboration opportunities because he's not trying to get with any of them. So it's likely that this girl Summyah was one of those like homegirls. But right now, are you really his homegirl? Like, yeah, he'll get benefit. They've done content together and stuff like that. But you're asking him to meet Drake? Has she thought through her head? Like, what is he supposed to say? And what does you meeting Drake even mean? Number one, you're a live streamer. Drake follows live streams. Drake follows Ben Dadon. So if you were lit, if you were doing something entertaining, if you were doing something interesting, Drake would have reached out to you. He would have hit your line. Or he would have like...
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, Drake be reaching out to random ass niggas, bro. And I think he does that just to like have some sense of like regular life to him. So he connects with people that's kind of like smaller content creators or like funny as hell or like... You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can see Drake kind of like are cool with the comedians. Like, think about every comedian that's like that has like a big ass name, Drewski, Benadon, like niggas that was doing this shit. Like eventually when you hit a certain stature, it's like, yo, damn. Like, I don't know, like they get that Drake cosign out of nowhere.
Watched your stream or something like that, you would have been able to be in direct contact with him if you were doing something worthy of being in contact with him for. Now, when it comes to music, yeah, this girl she's making music now. She was just with London on the track. Okay, you were just with London on the track. Where's the song? Oh, we didn't see any song. And if you were good at music, Drake would have reached out. Drake would have plucked you. You guys remember that girl that was in a relationship for 7 years and then Drake just flew her out? Well, we don't know what happened between
Yo, appreciate the follow, Caleb. Appreciate you, gang.
them on a personal level or on a physical level, but he did sign her. That girl does produce music and she is good at making music. So if you were good at that, Drake would have reached out to you about that. So it's not the music, it's not streaming, because there's no way in hell Drake is going to stream with Summyah, or maybe she's delusional enough to believe that. So at that point, what is it? Like, you just want to
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like once you reach a certain stature, you're gonna get that cosign regardless. Cool tongue, but yo, why does niggas used to say that shit like probably 2 years ago.
Picture?
The fuck does that mean?
And you want him to go out of his way. Like, what have you done for Bendadon for him to go out of his way to connect you to Drake, one of the most famous people on earth? And this is why this girl is not going to last long in the industry. And it doesn't help the rumors that she's just trying to open her legs all the way up the industry as a ladder way up, because she's only streamed.
Yo, but I ain't gonna lie, I keep it a stack though. I feel like niggas acting like this shit is new shit. I think I do remember you. But I ain't gonna lie, niggas acting like this is new shit, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of females do this, but they just don't stream. Or they don't showcase them. They don't showcase it. A lot of the women are mysterious. They don't want a lot of people finding out. You might catch a shorty here with this rapper, here with that rapper, here with this rapper, but they don't really got a name. You feel what I'm saying? I remember joining your stream a while ago. Nah, I do remember. I remember.
The more famous people she's been around. And she was just with London on the track, so you were just with the top producer, and now you're trying to go for the top rapper? And this is another thing. If he was really interested in you, in that physical sense, if you want to call it that, he would have reached out as well. So there's no reason for Drake to be around her, to want her around him. But she's like, yeah, I want to hang out with Drake. I know somebody that knows Drake. Maybe he'll introduce me. Let me just call him and be like, hey, you know what I want? No, like, yo, I could do this for you, which you can't really do anything. In that scenario, you just have to let it happen organically. It either happens or it doesn't happen. And if it doesn't happen, work harder. Make it happen. That's how you get noticed. Just be nice at what you do. Like, she's gone viral a bunch of times. People know her name.
And that's another thing. A lot of people just don't. And this is just pertaining to anything. Like, a lot of people just don't work in their craft. Like, nowadays, everybody's going to take the shortcut and they don't last, bro. It really don't. Like, it does not last, gang. As bad as you want it to, it does not last. And there's so many examples, gang. People that have grinded this shit for years are still at the top. Literally.
Do they know it for the right reasons? I don't know. But she's talking about her and her mom talking about suing academics for, calling her an escort for defamation or whatever the hell they want to call it. But how else are you moving right now? What would you guys describe this as? Me personally, I would describe this as entitled, selfish, self-centered, and somebody that doesn't want to work for what they want. That's why she won't last long. She's 20 years old right now. So right now, she's like the hot it girl. She's not even an it girl. Like, Ruby Rose was an it girl. This girl is just the hot commodity, I guess. The flavor of the month. Let's call her that. The flavor of the month. By the time she...
What you mean?
Gets to even a 24, 25, and it's not because of her appearance. It's because the people that wanted to get with her got with her, and the people that don't want to get with her don't get with her, and she has nothing else to offer. And this is why when it comes to people like girls that you've seen in the game for a very long time, they're either really cool people or they have some sort of value that they provide to other people. They reciprocate to a degree. Like, for instance, Amber Rose, she's maintained a lot of relationships. And from what I've heard, just from third parties, it's like Amber Rose...
Yo, Amber Rose really got that shit on her forehead, dog. Like, niggas still ain't removed that.
She's a cool woman. Like, she's chill. Like, even though we do think she's a little bit nutty, right? Like, she's got a tattoo on her forehead. She was always bald, which is really interesting look, to say the least. But everybody that's ever been around Amber Rose is like, yeah, man, she's really cool people. And she's maintained a lot of her relationships with people outside of the ones that she's just in.
Bro, that shit looks crazy. Yo, that shit looks so crazy, gig. I ain't gonna lie.
Gauge
but
with-
I ain't gonna lie, that is a fact though. I feel like, yo, things that are grinded for or are worth more in the end than just trying to find a shortcut and trying to get a quick, like, oh yeah, satisfaction. You heard? Like, I don't know, gang. Like, this shit